This is Blue Collar Millionaire, Blue Collar Grind, Millionaire Mind. So checking back in on my coin and vending business, giving you guys another update. I said I would carry y'all along on the journey. So right now I've been plugging away at the same barcade now, trying to get an arcade machine placed there for I guess probably like 2 months now, month and a half, 2 months. I pretty much call them. Sometimes I'll call them once a week. Sometimes I'll call them every 2 weeks. It just depends on where we're at in the discussions. I met with them in person. It's a place that, I chose that place because I go there relatively frequently anyway, to chill out, play some arcade games, and whatnot. So I see how much traffic is in there, and it'd be a good place to have my first arcade machine. Now the thing about it is, because I bought my first coin machine, my coin pusher. I bought the coin pusher before I had a location, and because of how long it's taking me to actually get a location to place it at, I decided that I'm going to work this the opposite way and get a location and get them to agree to something specific, and then I will acquire whatever it is that they want and then place it at their location. That is the method and the route that I'm going to take now. So the game that I am pitching to them, I don't have yet, but I know where to get it. I know a couple different places where to get it, and we've been discussing a few ideas over this period of time, and now we're getting close. In February, they're supposed to be they're going to be examining the bottom 3 performing games in that arcade, and then they're going to choose what they're going to remove and what they're going to replace it with. So I've been staying in contact because I want to be first on the list, in the loop, to be able to place a new system there. And so it's going back to follow up again as a small business owner, especially now because I'm really like getting off the ground. It's still getting off the ground. I don't have any machines placed anywhere just yet. I own one machine, trying to acquire the second machine, trying to get them both placed. So we're gonna see what happens. But I just got off the phone maybe like 15-20 minutes ago with the owner, and then I was checking in again, and yeah, he said they're still dealing with their end of the year accounting and all that, so they hadn't really discussed what they're gonna remove and what they want it replaced with yet, but they have a meeting tomorrow. So I said, all right, that sounds good, man. It's a balance of not putting on too much pressure. It's being persistent enough to know that you're gonna be top of mind when they decide, okay, this is the next move we want to make. Let's call up Dex, because I stay in their face on the phone and in person. I stay in their face, but I don't aggravate them. I'm persistent without being a nuisance. You know what I'm saying? But you want to get them familiar with you. So like I said, I call them once a week. I might show up once or twice a week in person, and then when need be, I'll wait 2 weeks to call them. But where we're at right now, we're closer and closer. We're a few weeks away, 3 weeks or so away from February, 20-something days. And so I want them to make that decision before February hits. I want them to be solidly decided. These are the games we want out. Yeah, that game that Dexter was trying to get in, let's get that in. And that's my strategy right now, to place my first machine. Then from there, develop a better relationship with them, see if they got any other locations, business partners, all this type of thing, so I can start placing more machines. Because one machine you ain't gonna retire on one machine. It's just not gonna happen. But that's where we at with the coin op business. I'm realizing like how persistent you really have to be, because it could easily just fall off and then you just never do it. So like I'm putting reminders in my phone to stay on it. And another thing now is I kind of gotta have to spread out more, talk to other people, other locations, which I have done, but maybe be more persistent with other locations. But I know for a fact I know the traffic in this location. See, with other businesses, I could go investigate some other businesses and see what I can make happen over there. But this place, I go there enough to see exactly the type of foot traffic they get. And I know if I place my game there and it doesn't do well, it's not because there ain't nobody coming, it's because I chose the wrong game. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to be calling back again next week. I'm looking forward to the point where I think they have given me a call once or twice, but I'm looking forward to the point where that familiarity, when they're in the decision-making process, they go ahead and they call me up and they say, hey, remember we were talking about such and such and such? Yeah, we wanted to see how soon can you get that over here. That's the point I'm trying to get to in our business relationship, that's what they want. That's what they're ready for. Like it's building towards you being the first choice. And this is me, I'm learning as I go in this business, but with everything that I've learned so far and seen, I'm building towards me being the first choice, because I know they're gonna swap out some games, because I've been persistent enough to find out how they do it. Every like 3 months or so, they decide on some games to take out, the lowest performing ones, and then what to replace it with. And I know, because before I knew that that's how they did it, I noticed going to the arcade over time, I could see some games are going and they got some other ones in there. So it's just all of that is culminating now. And I just want to be the first choice. I'm trying to be in their face enough that I am first choice. And if they decide that the game that I'm pitching to them is not the one they want, I'm open to getting a different one. But a lot of this, when it comes to arcade games, you got to bring ideas to the table. So I got a list of other ideas that, we could go with, but there's this main one that they really like. And that's what I think is going to be the one that's going to get my foot in the door. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel for more content, business ideas, me sharing my experience with you. I hope y'all get involved into vending and arcade and coin op and ATM and all of that, and make some passive income. Do something to make some passive income so you don't have to be a 9-to-5 slave for the rest of your life. I hope that this is what that inspires you to do. This is Blue Collar Millionaire Grind. I'ma holla. Y'all have a great day.